welcome back to Industrial Innovations. In the last episode, we set up some create farms miles for sugarcane and wheat so that we could start getting ourselves some biofuel, which we are using to superheat some blaze burners down here to get a max size, water, and heat boiler. And it's just straight
also known as a max size boiler.
That is what it's also known as, Miles, and it's producing us a whole load of stress units, which we can now use around our base. But, you know, the biofuel, Miles, I don't know if I'm a massive fan of it at the moment.
It's garbage.
Current setup we've got isn't kind of...
It's going down.
Yeah, it's going down. There's not as much as I would have liked. Without twerking, it doesn't really seem to be too strong.
Profitable.
Yeah, so... hopefully we're going to change that and make ourselves a sprinkler to start with, and then we can continue on with the nice quest line and start heading into some pump jacks and finding crude oil for ourselves. So, first things first, Miles, sprinkler. We need one of those bad boys over here.
Yes.
Well, no, we can just have you sat there twerking if you want to do that. That's your job now. 24/7.
I've broken it.
How have you broken it? You want to fix that?
I fixed it. Don't worry, I fixed it.
Oh, no, Miles, you can't be breaking stuff.
Here, I can just 360 twerk.
Yeah, just keep 360 twerking, okay? I'll do the work.
I'm twerking 9 till 5.
Yeah, are you good with that? Is that your job now? Are you happy doing that?
That's my job.
Okay, that's fantastic. So yeah, I want to make a sprinkler, and then to put in the sprinkler, it's not just water. You need to start making some bone meal, or diluted bone meal. And for that, it's water and bone meal, which we are going to have to set up automation for. So, am I allowed to use jacuzzi water for the infinite water for this or not?
But, I mean, yes. Let's go with yes. There is infinite water already back here, but if you're not wanting to use that and you're wanting to get the extra vitamins and minerals out of our feet water,
I want the extra vitamins and minerals out of our feet water, Miles. That's the best, is that? So, well, I'm gonna put you in charge of something, okay? All I need water inside of that basin with the mixer on top. Can you handle that, bud? Can you do it?
I certainly can.
All right, that man.
Does it have to come out of the jacuzzi?
No, it doesn't have to come out of the jacuzzi. I would just like it somewhat close to this wheat farm, and that's about it. Because the sugarcane farm's doing fine. That's fully backed up. It's just the wheat farm that's not kind of hanging on. But yeah, Miles, you're the man for the job,
that's
okay?
I set up the sugarcane farm. You set up the wheat farm.
Yeah, like an absolute noob. Apparently, it needs to be bigger. I didn't go big. I went home, Miles. That's what happened.
I went home.
I went home. What am I doing? All right, here we go. Look at this nice sprinkler. We've actually never used this sprinkler for. From Create Things and Misc, also known as Miscellaneous.
So, what does the sprinkler do, real quick? Or are you just gonna? No. Are you gonna be in charge of that, and I'll be in charge of this?
The sprinkler spreads 1,000 NBs of diluted bone meal on a 5x5 area. So all we're going to be doing
5x5. Our farm's 7x7, isn't it?
Yeah, Miles. Okay, stop worrying about stuff. All right, jeez. I'm going to put the sprinkler down somewhere. I need to actually find a nice location to place it, and then we're just going to pump some bone meal into it, and we should be all good at that point to start spreading the stuff around. I can make a multiple of these if you want. If you like one at one side, one at the other, and then we should be good. But it depends how fast we make this stuff.
Well, what you could do is you could get rid of these water sources then, right?
Oh, and put some sprinklers down there?
Put a sprinkler in each water source?
You know what? Do I need to actually get rid of the water source? It'd be nice to have it just one up one, because I don't really know how this works in terms of like... sprinkling stuff? Is it like a 5x5x5 tall, or do you think it's just 5x5 on the same layer? That's the next question.
Yeah. I would imagine with it being a sprinkler, it does height as well as, you know what I mean?
If it does do height, they need to add
IRL sprinkling.
Yeah. Well, Miles, they might have not thought of the IRL for sprinkling, okay? But we'll see how it goes with that.
All I've got to do now is turn this mechanical pump around, and we should, let me just make that clear, and that's the only one. Boom. Look at that. We've got water.
Hey.
Infinite water out of the jacuzzi.
That's what I like.
Into the basin with the mechanical mixer above it.
Okay.
Easy peasy mode.
Wonderful. I am just currently getting some pullers and pushers, and then I am on my way over here to finish up the rest of this setup. So, let's have a look. Where is this? It is here. So yes, we need bone meal inside of this next. So let me go ahead, just put that there. Do we have any bone meal in the system that you could check for real quick?
If not, I can go get you some.
All right, that would be fine as well. So let me actually get another drawer as well out of the system. Do you think things are getting too cramped over here? Or is it not cramped, it's just compact? It's
real cramped.
Okay, it's real okay. We're not using the word nice and compact, to make it sound better than it actually is.
Yeah. No, I love that.
It's not cramped. It's a compact.
It's a 10 out of 10 word.
It is. Absolutely 10 out of 10.
How much bone meal do you need?
Outside. No, I just need... Oh, gosh. I just need it to set a filter. I need like one piece. That's about it.
Well, we've got 25 now.
Oh, okay. You could put 25 inside of this drawer if you like. Just head on down this side here. I'm going to... Excuse me, before I drill into your head. Yep, just bang it inside of that drawer, and then you should be all good. Then you can lock, and sure, I'll link it to the system. You all right down there, bud? You seem to be enjoying it.
Yeah, you were just pushing me around, so I just thought I'd just jump down there anyway.
You're messing about. I'm trying to work over here.
That's it, yeah.
You're getting in my way.
I'm meshing about.
You're meshing about. All right, so what's going to happen is we're going to have a base in here, which is basically going to compress the calcite, and you can use sophisticated storage if you have leather and stuff to compact this instead of what we've got. But Miles, you know what? We do what we want over here, don't we? That's what we do.
Yeah, we make moves.
We make moves, we make it inefficient, and we love it. All right, there we go. That should be fine. I just need to now push... Wait, which one's this? Yeah, push to the west of all of this. Let me go ahead, add that, and that should start going into there. This calcite then needs to be pulled from the east. And could you get some rotational power to this mechanical press?
That's what I'm looking at.
Oh.
That's what I'm looking at doing right now. It was more this that I was getting to do.
Yeah, if you could do both, Miles, that'd be real peachy. If you could do that. And then when do we want to push her to the west again?
You don't want much, do you?
No, not too much, really. And then this just needs to pull her from the east, and that should be the whole setup done. Oh no, I need one more pusher to push the bone meal into the basin, and then we've cooked for our diluted water right there. What do you think of that?
So
this is where it's garbage.
I can get...
I'll cry. You all right?
I'm going to do this into
Get
this.
one of these. Yeah. Into this.
And then that should allow me to do this.
Let me have a look.
No, I've deleted all the water.
Oh, nice. Good job. Yeah.
Don't worry about it, I said.
No, I'm not worried about it, Miles. I'm not worried. Wait, did I need a pusher? Puller? Oh, no, I've already got the... Oh, yeah, the pusher is pushing to the next thing. You're drowning me over here, Miles. I'm trying to work. What's going on with that?
Are you fine with that, though?
No, I'm not. I'm not too fine with it. West. There we go. Oh, look at this. We're getting some fluids. Ooh. Miles, we've cooked. Why do you not seem happy that we've cooked? No, we haven't. We have.
Because I haven't cooked.
Oh, that's actually perfect, is that? Miles, this is perfect right now. You know what? This can go all the way down. Are you having some trouble here? What's going on?
Yes,
you seem to be having such an issue with getting some rotational power to this millstone. It's actually kind of paining me to watch.
Excuse me, you don't say stuff like that to me.
Miles, come on now. I thought you were better than this. I thought you were the man for this job. Clearly, you're not. What's that all about?
Right. Are we getting water again?
Are we getting water again? Yes, it seems full inside of there. So I would say we are.
Good. Is the pipe? Is it full in the pipe?
Is it full in the pipe? Yeah, it's full in the pipe. Seems to be that way.
Very good. That's all we wanted, because now I've diverted the attention to me.
Okay.
All the attention's on me.
Yes, all the attention is on you.
Basically, the pipe was in the way of the rotation speed that I wanted.
Okay. Yeah.
So I had to divert the pipe. So now I need some gearboxes.
And then we're good? After that?
And then we should be good, yeah. I'm running.
Wait, okay, so he's got an encased chain drive. This is going to... Okay, we're just going to put a wall up here, and hopefully no one ever sees this ever again. Because this is going from a compact setup to a cramp setup, Miles. Cramp setups, not good at all. Oh, man, I'm going to throw up. This is interesting. I like it, though, Miles. I love it. What's happening here?
Look at that.
Clean. Yeah, absolutely clean. So that's getting...
You've just jumped on that. You did that.
I did that. My apologies. And then that mechanical press there, could that get some of...
Don't worry, bud.
The power
I'm working on it.
Yeah?
Have you got any shafts?
Are you going to chain drive this bad boy? I think that's all that needs to happen, right? 2 chain drives up and then a shaft. I don't have any shafts to answer your question as well. I can go get you some. You have chain drives? Or no?
Oh, no. If you get 3 chain drives, it's fixed. Just 3 chain drives. That's all we need.
Okay, I've got 6 chain drives.
And they're going in. They're going in the wall, bud.
They go. Oh, nice, nice and hidden away. Right. Boop boop boop. Hello. Oh, okay. Yes, I see what you're doing. There you go. Enjoy that. And let me just plant.
What a little chicken.
No, Mile, you did this. I'm not going to take credit for your work. Yay! There we go. So that's going to start making calcite.
To finish off the wall.
Oh, let me get out of your way then.
There we go.
You're not done just yet. You've got one more mechanical pump to place and get powered. You can do it though, Miles.
Oh, I'm on my way.
To be fair, it's actually not that difficult.
When it comes... Oh, it's not that difficult. Here then, big man.
It's not that difficult. I mean, I don't have any cogs or anything, but all you should need to do is place that nice one.
Yep, just like that.
Not like that. Like that. And then you just need... Yeah, that like that, please. Should do the trick. There we go, sir. Go up top, Miles. Quick, up top, up top. Go look at the sprinkler.
I'm going up top.
Right, let me get some... It's just where you said the first place.
That's mega big.
Right, boop. Let's send that out. That should be going now. And... Sprinkle.
Oh, it's spinning.
It's spinning. Look at this. Oh, did you see that?
Oh. I was expecting more than that.
Oh, no, look at that. I mean, it's stopped now. Can you spin again? Please? Like...
It'll spin now.
Oh, but that was insane. I love it.
I was expecting more from that. I wanted some like actual water effects coming out of the sprinkler.
I was hoping that it maybe work every like, I don't know. Oh, it is doing things though. It's doing its job.
I'll give it that.
Is it running at a nice speed or is this like?
No, yeah, it's definitely improved.
Yeah,
fact. Like,
well, I'd be pretty sad if it didn't.
I mean, obviously, but I mean, like, it's definitely improved to the point where I think we're going to be profitable now.
Well, hopefully, I guess we'll find out if the base runs out of biofuel. But there you go. I want to set up a nice sprinkler. We can always, like you said, add more of this stuff. I'm not too sure where the kind of backlog is with all of this. I do need.
When you say backlog, do you mean bottleneck or?
Yeah, bottleneck. There you go. Let me just put the calcite back because that seems to be making quite a lot of those. I've just mined up the floor. So it's not with the calcite. I think it's with the bone meal production. Oh, no. Not even with the bone meal. So it's actually just the making it. Do you know this mixer here? This is the bottleneck with it all. So if we wanted to do more, we could just add another basin and then go from there, couldn't we? But
we
now,
certainly
Miles,
could, but I don't think we need more.
Yeah, that seems to be cooking. I like it. 10 out of 10 from me.
Good job.
And we can continue on.
All you that.
With the questline stuff, all me, all day. No, teamwork, you know. We both did a little bit. You did a little bit, I did a little bit. Give and take.
Well, there's a bat. Good. Batman's here.
Yeah, just leave him. He's surveying the place, okay?
It's all right. Wicked work.
Yeah.
He wants us to make his Batcave more efficient with space.
He does. He's obsessed with efficiency. Is that guy. So, questline, Miles, what we need to go ahead and do is we need to get ourselves some aluminium, I think, for this type of stuff, because the steel mechanism, you use some aluminium ingots for aluminium. You need crushed aluminium, and that is sieving dust with an advanced brass mesh and a brass sifter. So we're going to need to make those bad boys and get a setup for that, which
you actually
shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, so you're going to have to cook it up as well, but that's fine. We can cook it up in our spare time, and we did actually change our steel setup, didn't we? We didn't change it, but we just fully automated.
We definitely change it.
Yeah, so all that basically happens is it goes into a cauldron now, and then we've got a collector for the steel ingots, a collector for the molds, and then that pushes up back onto the depot. So now, whenever this fire brick proof thing is got its materials in, it should just all make steel for us, which is pretty nice. What did you just make over there?
Boom.
Except moves.
Boom. I'm making moves, bud.
What?
Making moves.
No, I can't throw that in, Miles. I'm a terrible
We've got a
shot.
spare sifter.
There we go. That's better.
Boom.
Wonderful.
Pizza.
That should make us more. Oh, you only. Oh, it's on the game.
Mill.
Okay. It's just on with it. And then, you can't make this brass sifter yet, can you? Because you're going to need some heavy plates for all of this. Ooh, wait.
You can't make the brass sifter.
I can make it.
You need a brass sifter for a heavy... Have they changed the recipe or something?
No. You need heavy plates for the brass sifter. That's what I'm saying. With this. Yeah, you picking up what I'm putting down?
Oh, okay. It's a brass sifter.
Yeah, not a normal sifter. No, don't place... I'll throw up if you place a normal sifter down.
I've already placed it, but don't even come at me. I've already placed it.
Just pick it up, Miles, and pretend I didn't see it, okay? Well, I didn't see it, and I don't want to see it. Okay? Is that all right with you?
Yeah, well, it's going to be a placeholder. Okay? Are you happy with a placeholder?
And I mean, I don't know. I still might vomit if I see a placeholder. I'm going to be very sad. All right, let's start getting some of those. And I know some tricks, because obviously we're going to need to make a lot of these heavy plates for the next part of the quest line. And boy, oh boy, I've been getting some tips and tricks, Miles, in the comment section about my...
Go on, then.
Because obviously they saw me set this up over here. Because I just followed your normal setup, with precision mechanisms, with the circles. We're chumps, Miles. We're chumps, There's better ways to be doing this.
Into it.
I mean, it is. When you see the next way, Miles...
you copy and paste. You copied my answers. They're like... You can't blame me for copying my workings out.
I mean, I can.
And if I get it wrong, you can't blame me.
It's not like one of those.
Copied,
it's like the master and the apprentice. You taught me wrong. All right? You just taught me the wrong way to do it.
If it works, don't fix it.
But it could be working better, and you're gonna find out how to get it to work even better. I am now the master, Miles.
I don't know about that.
And you're the student, okay?
Oh, he's the master.
I'm the master. I have this heavy plate set up, all done and dusted now. So what we've got going on over here is obviously the actual setup itself, the press, the deployer, and the spout. And the interesting part is the vault behind this. So if I go ahead, place some steel in, what's going to happen is going to bonk it once, send it through, pull it back out, bonk, and then go and spout everything. And then it goes around for a second time. And then this should give us a heavy plate right here. There we go. The only issue with this is, so the setup for the heavy plate does require 2 mechanical presses. So 2 presses in the process. That's why it does one press, rotates round into the vault, and then comes out for the second press, then starts deploying and spouting it. And the reason why there's not 2 of the presses here is because the vault doesn't go any longer than 3. If you don't have it
unless you have it 3x3.
Yeah, if you have it a multi-block 3x3, then you could have it.
Does the 2x2 go longer?
The 2x2 does not go longer. So I've actually got some more vaults here. So if I did a nice 2x2, this again only goes to the 3x3 location before it doesn't work from there. So that's pretty sad.
Disgusting.
It's a little bit. So that's why we've just got it looping around. So it is a tad bit slower, but it still does work. So I can go ahead and start putting all of these in, and they should start doing their processes, which is pretty nice.
Is that not going to cause an issue?
What? Putting multiple in? It will not, no. Why?
Oh, perfect.
What issue do you think it caused?
I didn't know if this belt put a piece of steel here, but there was stuff here and it wouldn't be able to move.
Oh, no. You should be all good. As long as this has got coal coke dust in it, this has got creosote, we should be all good to go. And on here, the brass funnel, once it's done this one as well, I will take it off. So here, I do have a list filter, and I've just got the unprocessed heavy plate inside of here. So that's when it's done like half the process. And I've got it so ignore data. So any of the unprocessed ones will get put into the item vault. But there you go. There's a nice little system that I got taught by the Patreon people, and it's pretty fantastic. No more loop smiles. How did your string game go?
And look,
I see you got a bit nuts.
If you look over here,
yeah,
we got auto granted permission to extend because nature.
Ah, okay, yeah. You got to have nature permission. I love it.
That's how that works, right?
Yeah, that's definitely how it works. Ooh, Miles.
So
I'm loving
I do already have all the stuff. So this is just a nice big tree farm now.
Okay, all right. I'm liking it.
Another crook.
How many of these heavy plates do you need?
And I got profit.
Ooh, okay.
I currently need 4 heavy plates for the mesh.
Yeah.
And then the sifter takes 4, so I need 8.
Okay, that is fine. What I'm going to go ahead and do is...
9 because I need a steel casing.
Yeah, that is all good by me. I'm going to put like 20 of these on, which should be fine. I think we have the stuff to do it. So I'm going to put 20 steel inside the barrel, and that should start making plates. It does have a 10% chance to get salvage. I think the salvage you get is steel back, so that is fine by me.
Oh, that's fine, isn't it?
I'm going to start making some of the rods that we need for this, the rebar. That's just steel inside the rolling mill. So that's what I'm cracking on with now, so that I can make screws. And again, there's another process,
What are you mixing with screws for?
Ooh, we need some screws, bud, to make the steel mechanism. And for this, I don't think my system's going to work, because you have to have...
What do we need a steel mechanism for?
For deploy. That's all for the surface scanner, so we can scan for crude oil.
So it's not for my stuff.
Pump jack. No, it's not for your stuff, for the brass sieve. You're good to just go nuts with that. Yeah? You can just do whatever you want over there. It's me, Miles, making my stuff more difficult, and I love it. Absolutely fantastic.
Well, have we got excess steel? I beg we do.
Yeah, we've got excess steel. You should be good. I'm actually going to throw some more stuff inside here. So we need coke dust to be going faster. We have a lot of coal nowadays, don't we? We're not really shy on the coal production. Yes. I'm going to go set a few of these back up then over here. Do you know the coke oven? Because they have been turned off, a few of them. What's up? You okay?
I just need 3 heavy plates.
3 heavy... Miles, come over
and
here.
Then we're cooking.
There's 7 heavy plates right now, waiting for you. You happy with all that?
Get out my face.
Get out my face. Miles, I'm sorry. There you go. Are you okay? You got everything you need?
Got it.
Okay,
boom,
wonderful.
Boom, boom. I've got the brass sifter, which is going down.
Yeah.
I've got the brass advanced mesh, which is going in.
I like it. And then that's everything from there?
We just need a cobble gen. Do I just go in? Do I go for it?
What's going for it? Yeah, go for it. What's happening? Oh, snap, cobble gen. Okay, I don't think you need a better cobble gen than that, do you? That seems like it'll do fine. No, okay, no, I was wrong. we need to go.
May as well while we're here.
Even
when
bigger.
in Rome.
Right, Miles, we're not in Rome, okay? We're not there. We don't go big. We go home all the time. That's just going to be way too fast. Like, these cobble gens here are way too fast. And these are garbage. Like, tier 1 ones.
Look at all the stuff, though, bud. Shut up. Look at all the stuff.
Holy, you're going to have to set drawers up for all of that stuff that's going in. Are you okay with that? Setting those bad boys up?
That is fine by me. Let me just move all this garbage out of my inventory, and then I can get it all in one click.
Right. Back to the excavating game.
We've already got redstone, though.
Yeah, we do have redstone. It's more just like the lead.
You need to link.
Nickel.
No, my bad. You need to link this, don't you?
Yes, I will go and link that all up for you.
These are all now linked and locked into our system, and we've got a lot of stuff already. We've got 841 prismarine crystals and prismarine shards.
Hey,
we've got a ton of everything else.
Yeah.
And if we run over here real quick, I've set up a tiny bit of automation.
Okay.
For aluminium.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
I mean, do you want to lock that? There you go. Now we can picture it. Miles, just there you go. Now it's done. Look at that. I like it, but
I don't want that to happen.
I mean, well, that's going to have to happen. Otherwise, I get what you were getting at anyway. And I've got your aluminium, which is pretty nice. I do just want to quickly... I got a fluid trash can because I do want to bin some of this...
what are you binning?
Creosote over here. Do you know? Because we've got so much.
Why?
I mean, it's the system's not working for...
because you've got no coal.
Yeah, so okay. I'm hoping that kind of just bins
Round
it.
Robins?
Is it going to bin it?
No, so what you're probably going to have to do is lower that one and then put another pipe there.
What you think?
So they're equidistant.
I mean, I don't really want to round robin.
I like that.
I just want to get rid of all the creosote in there, then just start again. Whenever I need to get rid of any more creosote, I can just do it. Like place a trash can.
Oh yeah, so basically, the reason that I did this, I've asked for this, is it's gonna constantly bin it.
Yeah.
Now because the spout is full. But it's going to prioritize the spout before it goes into the bin in the event that you use the spout.
I get what you're saying. I think that should be binning it now, which is fine. Anyway, I've got this set up over here as well. Do you know the setup for the steel mechanisms. So it's
Where
an
are you?
alright one. I'm right behind. Do you know where I did all this excavation? The plant farm and everything. So this is also,
Oh,
it is only a single kind of thing, which is pretty nice. So I don't need to use any vaults or anything like that. And all I am missing, I need to...
Looks disgusting.
Wait, that actually doesn't look disgusting. You're crazy if you think that looks disgusting. Do you actually think that looks disgusting? With that?
No, you've done a good job, bud.
Thank you. Jeez.
What's it doing then?
Putting me down like that. So, let me go ahead get some screwdrivers. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm hoping that they have durability, which is good and bad. We need a heavy plate, and then we are all good to get this show on the road. Did you take all these heavy plates out? Oh, you didn't.
And
Miles.
Pipes in place.
I like it.
No, I didn't.
Right, boom. There we go. And screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Bang on there. So, if I put a heavy plate on here, we are going to have to wait for me to finish setting this up, Miles. Come on now. You're so impatient sometimes. There you go. Right, let's try this again. Let's put a heavy plate on here, and that should go around and nicely make us
Good job.
a steel mechanism. Just ignore that first try, okay? So I can go ahead, throw like 5 of these in here, and they should just get making it. All of it, not actually that hard to make. The iron screws are just rebar inside the rolling mill, so you just basically rolling mill steel too.
Screws, bud.
What did I say? Steel screws?
Iron screws?
Oh, iron screws. My bad. They're not iron screws. I'm a silly guy, Miles, for saying that. But we've got our steel mechanisms now, and we can make our surface scanner, which takes the mechanical crafter to do so. So over here, that's where we need to head. And everything's just setting ablaze over here, and I absolutely love it, Miles. I cannot get enough of it. Yeah, it's my favorite as well. Right, so copper sheets, we need heavy plates, we need a steel casing, shaft, and a compass. Can you get the steel casing? Are you all good for that?
I certainly can.
Thank you very much. We have copper. We do have copper sheets in the system. There we go.
Have you got a heavy plate?
Compass.
Spare?
Have I got any what? Spare?
Heavy plate. I've got 4.
Yeah, they're all in the thing. Compass. Let me quickly make one of those. Yeah, if you could bring a heavy plate over here as well, that would be pretty nice. So that just goes.
For what?
Before and after the compass. Yeah, perfect. And I think we just need
Job done.
a shaft, which I have as well. There we go. Do you want to press the button, Miles? For this
I'll
craft?
press the button.
Press the button. Slap it. There we go. So this should get us our scanner. Miles, I know you're not scared. Look at that. Boom. So I'm not sure if this does it by chunks or anything like that, because that's how immersive engineering works. But what it basically does, if you give it rotational power, it'll start scanning for some creosote for us. So if you want to slam that over here, I think this should give it some power. Slam it, Miles.
Douche.
There we go. So it's scanning the surface for us in search for some crude oil, and it should point us in the direction with this compass on top, and then we can start digging towards it.
No deposit found.
No, you're lying. Deposit located. Distance 53.3104113
I'm
blocks.
getting trolled.
And
Mine says no deposit found, bud.
You're trolling us. I think it's actually pretty close then, is this. I think it's just somewhere over here. Let me move it somewhere closer in this direction. And let's see if you can see it again. Let me just place it here. And it should be somewhere round here, I think. It's actually really close to the base, which is pretty nice. We've tracked our location to be around about this area around here. I think we're in about like within 4 or 5 blocks of it, with the scanner surface being here. Obviously,
certainly, yeah.
You don't need to do what we've done and track it this far, but why not, Miles? We've done it just to be safe.
Why not?
I think what we need to
get the most out of our money.
We do, indeed. I think what we need to go ahead and do now is start digging down. So what I'm going to go ahead and do...
Until we hit juice?
Boom. Until we hit bedrock, because I think we're looking for an oil deposit, and that's what's going to give us the stuff. Yeah, so distance 5 blocks. And it says in this direction, but when we placed it over here, it said 4 blocks
doesn't say yet.
In that direction. I think it might be a little bit broken.
We're down at bedrock now, and we have found the crude oil deposit.
Hey.
And it's going everywhere, bud.
Hey. It's going everywhere. I love it, Miles.
There is a piece of fossil stone above it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's useful.
I'm
but
not
then
too sure.
The actual deposit is, if I can get there.
Yeah.
It is right in this corner.
Yes, that's what we're looking for, that oil deposit. So what we are going to have to do now is grab ourselves some industrial pipe and run that all the way to where we basically want to set our pump jack up. And then we should be all good to actually start assembling this thing. And, Miles, we've gone ahead.
Just go straight up?
We'll just go straight up now. We have gone ahead and set up a little system so we don't have to climb up ladders. And we did make a water elevator, which is just basically you put kelp down all the way up to, well, wherever the top you want to go. So you can just place it down here with some dirt, bone meal it all the way up to wherever you want to finish, and that'll create source blocks of these water. You then break all the kelp, you break the dirt, place some soul sand down, and you got yourself a nice elevator which you can sit in, and you don't even have to touch your keyboard, Miles. It just sends you all the way up to the top, and you can breathe.
That is pretty clean.
It is pretty clean. And then you also
next to it,
create a drop.
There's a way down as well.
Ooh, I like it. Yeah, there you go. Obviously, you can't go down that, but yeah, you should be pretty good now. You like it, Miles? You think it's
yeah, I like it. So do you want me to stay here and start digging up?
Oh yeah, you can dig up if you want to.
Oh no, it's probably easier to dig down. If I give you the coordinates.
Yeah, that's fine. I do need to make a whole bunch of this stuff. Do we have a stone cutter anywhere? I do remember having one in the base.
Oil just goes straight up.
I mean, does it? Be nice if it does.
Well, it's currently going up.
Right. Let me just
I can swim quite far up.
I know we went more than 64 blocks down, for sure. I've got 100 of this pipe. Right, I'm coming with it, Miles.
Yeah.
To place all this pipe down. We've managed to get our industrial pipe all the way up here now, and I have about 14 extra, so that should do. And now we can get on with actually building the nice pump jack itself. We've got the crude oil up to our base level, so we've got to start gathering the stuff. Now, I don't think it's too much that you actually need to go ahead and gather. So we need some pump jack hammer holders. We need some of those bad boys. So that's going to take some steel truss and some
I'll
screws.
make the pump jack base.
Yeah, you can make the pump jack base. We only need one of those. So that is all good with me. I do need to throw some more steel inside of there, and I'll get the trusses that we are going to need. Again, I think I went overboard with how many I've just made, but it's fine, Miles. It's fine.
Have you got...
Don't worry about it. What do you need, big guy?
Any steel component things?
Steel component things?
Whatever these are over here.
Screws? Is that what you're looking for?
Steel mechanisms.
Steel mechanisms. I do have 4 of those bad boys, if you would like some.
Can I have 2, please?
You can have 2. They are waiting for you near the storage system, so go nuts with those. Let me just throw those in. Okay. I don't know if you should just be running around screaming you're on fire, but I like it. So you're getting the pump jack base. We'll get a machine input, which is a... Oh, wait. We need a machine input.
Ooh, wait. In order to do this, we need to go far left.
Far left? What do you mean?
Well, in order to get the pump jack base, we need a heavy machinery casing.
Yeah, I'm seeing that
and
as well.
In order to get that, we need the alicerite ingot, which is KNG fuel, EPP fuel, and LHD fuel.
There seems to be a bit of an issue that we have encountered. So in order to make the heavy machinery casing for all this stuff, we are going to need alicerite ingots. And in order to get that, you need a bunch of different types of fuels, which basically need a distillery all set up with the crude oil. Now, setting up the distillery is, getting the crude oil into a bucket is not the issue. You cannot set up a distillery without, guess what, Miles? Having a heavy machine casing. Yep, which obviously needs the illustrite ingot. So that is a bit of a bug, a bit of a problem, that you need the illustrite to make the illustrite. How do you go about that? We can't really do it. So what we are going to do instead is kind of leave our pump jack over there.
I hope you've got steel.
I have steel. There you go. Enjoy that. So we're going to leave the pump jack over there for now. We've got crude oil to the surface, so whenever that is fixed, we can quickly set that up. So I'm just going to put everything into the system, and we are going to focus on this alicerite thing, and more importantly, the netherite it is going to use. And I see you're already cooking with this stuff over here. Huh.
I'm already cooking.
There you go. Look at that.
Boom. Look at that. Have you got a drawer? Oh, no, I've got one.
Don't place it down here.
And link it.
Nope. Take that out. We're doing this somewhere else. Boop. There you go. Because we do need to go ahead and set up another foundry for this type of stuff, don't we?
It needs to be close enough to this, though, right?
We've got a massive you put things upgrades in it, so we've got a massive
of course.
range anywhere in this base. So where do you want this to go? This nice setup of ours.
Let's do it at the back over here, where all the clean area is now.
Okay, that is fine.
Does it go this far?
Should do, yeah. By the way, we can just add more upgrades to it if you are worried about that. So it can go mega distances. You've still got
mister.
2 diamond upgrades still to be able to put in there. Else, you're good. Don't sweat it. Do not sweat about a thing. Look at this. And then you can place your drawer on there, and I can give it a lock and link. So lock that, link it, and then you can go ahead, set that.
And then filter that bad boy.
Yep, so that should be going into there. Do you have any coal? There should be some coal somewhere, right? That I can just quickly
somewhere
steal from. All right, yeah, that somewhere is in the system.
You're stealing from the steel production?
I'm stealing from the steel production. I know. So yeah, we can obviously pipe this in with whatever we want. Lava, coal, biofuel if we want, any of the above. So that should be melting. Oh, Miles, it is. Look at that.
I saw that.
30. I like it.
And now we just need to rotate this bad boy.
Yes, that does need some rotation going towards it, which we can probably just provide from here, right? Do something like that. Get it turning the right way. Do you have small cogs? Small coggy boys? Or
no, but I can go grab some out of the system.
If you could grab some of those, that would be fantastic. Oh, I don't actually need to go there. That needs to go there.
I've got 60 coggy boys.
Perfect. Right. All you need to go ahead and
use them all?
All 60 coggy boys. Go for it. Straight up. Is that a bit disgusting? That
just a little bit, but it works.
It does work. There we go. Spout is in, and is it 100 per piece of this? I think it is, right?
90.
90. Come on now. And then is this all set up? With the no. Come on, Miles. You've done half a job here.
No.
We need to upgrade.
I know, but we need
collectors, pushers, pullers.
I'm on it.
Come on, bud.
Collector, pusher, puller.
That's
all we need.
Right, I'm just going to, because I think this has multiple. Yeah, it does. I'm going to steal a mold from this. There we go. And slap that inside of here. And then we should be good, I think. Look at that. All right, and then I will get this guy all piped in. Do you know the angry blaze guy? I've got this blaze burner all hooked up now. I've hooked him up with the lava, so that is running from the big tanks. We're finally using it into this blaze boy. So with the lava, it doesn't actually need a straw
as well.
It doesn't need a straw. It's just the super guys who want straws. The real greedy of them guys. But there we go. That should be everything done. If you've got all the upgrades inside of here ready and
they're all sorted. But
collectors,
look at that, 22 netherite.
I mean, this is here we go. We're going to see in action. Drops in, and you don't even see it bounce up, and it's ready to go for round 2. Miles, I love it. And you've cooked.
Oh, we had to swap out the andesite funnel for a brass one so we could filter it.
Okay.
That's where the other one, it was just infinitely looping.
Oh.
So you couldn't see it.
Okay, all right. That's fine by me. I like it. Look at that, 24 of the stuff. I think with that, Miles, it does deserve a rest inside of a nice jacuzzi. Come on, splash your feet over here, bud. There we go. And with that, we are going to go ahead and end the episode there. So if you have enjoyed and want to see more from us, you can click the video on screen now, and we will see you all next time. Goodbye.